everybody. Man, historic match at Wimbledon. John Isner finally beat Nicolas Mahut 70-68 in the fifth set. Just look at that score. 70-68 in the fifth set. That's just absurd. This match shattered all kinds of records. Longest match in tennis history. It was 11 hours and 5 minutes. 11 hours of tennis. It's the longest fifth set in tennis history. Actually, the fifth set was longer than any match in tennis history. Just one set. It's unbelievable. Both players had over 100 aces apiece. Just ridiculous stuff. You got to give Mahut some credit. He actually was asked to take a picture next to the scoreboard after the match. Can you imagine that? You're drained. You poured everything out there trying to win this match. You lose, and they say, hey, come on over here for a picture. This is historic stuff. Why don't you stand next to the scoreboard with the 70 and 68 right next to you, commemorating the time that you lost, the biggest match of your life. He showed some class going over there and taking that picture. Can you imagine if they said, hey, Peyton Manning, before you walk off the field, could you come over here and stand next to Drew Brees with the scoreboard in the background to commemorate this game? Can you believe that? Now, we have to step back into reality here. During the match, Patrick McEnroe said, hey, who cares if you lose? You're part of history. Wrong! Like Herman Edwards once said, hello, you play to win the game. That quote applies to this match, and I'm not saying there's any shame in losing for Mahut, but let's not make it sound like it's all good just because he's part of something historical. That's not the case. You got to look at this from his perspective. He battled for over 11 hours and didn't win. That's like climbing Mount Everest, and before you take your final step, you lose your balance and fall down the mountain. It's a tough deal. You battled that long, and you didn't accomplish your goal. It's not easy to deal with. They even asked Isner after the match, hey, what if you lost? He said, I don't want to think about that. You got to keep that in mind. The other thing, when you're asked about this time and time again, you think this is going to bring up some great memories if you're Mahut? Hey, what about that historic match? You think he's going to say, oh yeah, great times. You know, I didn't win, but hey, fantastic stuff, good memories. No, he's not going to be like that. He's going to be like, yeah, you know, I just wish I would have won that forehand. Yeah. That's what he's going to be like. And the last thing is, you are known for a match that you didn't win. That's not easy. So being a part of something historical is overrated. Winning never is. I'm Brian No. That's a no-brainer.